Thank you, Commissioner Board. Had a few inquiries about the status of our Satilla River ground, so today I'm going to give you a brief overview of it. This was an incident that initiated on January 3rd of this year. We had an individual who had put on the Satilla River there at the Jamestown Landing one morning, a 58-year-old male. He had borrowed a 14-foot John boat. Of course, at that point in time, the river was in flood stage. He put on the river about 10 o'clock, expected to return about 2 p.m., which he did not. And about 6 p.m. that night, the family called local law enforcement saying he's not back yet. So that started the process. And this particular day, that afternoon, was really inclement weather. Really too bad to be on the river to start with. So the next morning, all the local resources responded, started doing the search for the individual, and about 2.5 miles above the boat landing, they located the John boat, still had the individual's coat, cell phone, keys, fishing gear, and those type of items still there, which leads us to believe that he had fallen out of the boat or for some reason was out of the boat there. Just to kind of give you an idea what it takes for one of these types of responses. You know, to date, we've had over 27 of our officers involved in this search. So you're looking at a very intensive search and rescue effort that's been done, and that was from January 3rd to present, and then the litany of equipment that goes with that. You know, you've heard us talk about our side scan sonar, use of body drags, the boats that are there, plus our aviation unit, which helps support that, looking as we can. So we've done all of that to date. And then on top of what we have done within DNR, expended almost 1,200 man hours. These are the resources collectively in a collaborative effort from the local EMA directors, the agencies, the sheriff's departments, from the federal government, even to individuals out of Florida coming up for this event. They've extended another 2,500 plus hours invested in the search. So that's really from January 3rd to January 31st. And during that period of time, basically, we had someone present 24 hours a day. During the daytime, our officers would be running from daylight to dark, running side scan sonar, body drags, whatever it took to be able to complete the search. Also, once the river receded and come back in the banks, because initially it was about 1/4 mile outside of the river banks in flood stage. So you're looking at a big area to start with because of that. Search by foot, ATV, of course, the family that was briefed twice a day on this event. You know, that's really big with us, to try to get closure for that family, let them know what's going on, communicate to them what we're doing as an agency to try to bring their loved one back. And again, that overall objective is to try to get closure for that family. So this is sort of where we're at to date. And as of the 31st, we started scaling back our operations. Now we're having a boat in the water at least once a day, looking in case something comes up overnight. Family has been extremely well satisfied with our efforts. Of course, they're hoping that we do bring in closure, we do locate the body. But just thought this was a really good overview just to kind of show you the intensity and the manpower and what it takes to complete one of these operations. We'll reevaluate in several more weeks to see where we're at. At some point in time, we'll continue to scale back if we don't locate or recover the body. That concludes my briefing update on this, Commissioner. Any questions?
I just want to make a comment. I think that is, you know, we hear these things when they hit the news, and these things are ongoing. And I think it should once again our department, our staff, you know, and all of our but in the LA division in this case, do on an ongoing basis that, quite frankly, probably don't all think about day to day, but they do day to day. And it's ongoing. And for those families, that's important. For whatever. So thank you for the update. It once again highlights that activity, what y'all do.
Just to add to that, Dr. Watt, I get emails and handwritten letters and typed letters all the time. Local sheriff departments thanking us for our help with the couple from Dobb County and Telfair County for being involved with that situation. So again, thank you. And I've seen public